Welcome back to Boar's Physical Media Rant. I'm Vanessa and he's Charles. Don't forget to like our video. It lets us know that you actually like the content that we are putting out. It also helps YouTube algorithm get more of our videos out there for people like you and people like us. Don't forget to comment down below and keep subscribing.
And you may want to comment on this one.
Yes.
Because this is a very different video for us. We found a movie of a certain director that
we normally don't like. And
but,
we actually like.
Yeah. Want to tell them what it is?
So, Knock at the Cabin.
And who directed it?
M. Night Shyamalan. We actually really enjoyed this movie. And that's saying something, because we keep trying to watch his movies and we don't like any of them. But this one, we like.
This is the first one.
Yep. So here's the front, here's the side, and here is the back. And there is actually disc art, which is good. So this movie starts off with a family going on vacation. And the little girl is out in the woods trying to catch grasshoppers because she's like that type of person who wants to learn things and study them and and whatnot. And then Dave Bautista's character comes up, and obviously he's a stranger. She's not supposed to talk to strangers, so don't talk to strangers, people. And he tries to get to know her, and they play this little game, and they finally get to know each other. And then finally she gets up to go back into the house and whatnot, and he lets her know that this is not because of your family. It has nothing to do with you. This is just something that needs to be done. You need to have your parents open the door. And they go in, and they don't open the door. They pretty much force their way in. But this movie is about the four horsemen and the apocalypse and what happens. And they try to get them to understand what is going on without giving it away all the way. But the family refuses, and one after another things happen.
They're asking for a sacrifice from the three vacationers. And if they don't, they gotta sacrifice one of theirs for what they believe in, for what's happening. And every time that they had to sacrifice one of theirs, something tragic happened. You're talking tsunamis, earthquakes,
plague.
Yeah. So it just kept going on, chain reaction. And if you don't know, Four Horsemen technically is a game, Darksiders, which obviously consists of war, death, strife, and fury. They didn't call that in that, but I've known as the Four Horsemen being war, death, strife, and fury.
Right.
That is the horsemen of the apocalypse for me. They obviously changed the name for this, and it's weird. They had the Weasley character, as I call him all the time,
which is Rupert Grint.
He was more or less the portrayal of War, who was the biggest of the horsemen, so I figured that would have went with Dave Bautista. But
I guess he wanted to have, because everybody would assumed that Dave Bautista would have been this, and he wasn't, which was actually a good twist.
I really enjoyed this. I wanted to see this just because Dave Bautista is in it. I'm a big Dave Bautista fan. I was a fan of him when he was in the WWE. And
then when he turned to acting, every movie he's been in, we've really enjoyed.
Yeah, I have never liked any M. Night movie at all. I've hated every single movie that I watched with him. Old, I did not like.
We tried.
The Village, I did not like.
No, I don't like that one at all.
Signs, I did not like.
I could put up with that one.
Trapped looked dumb.
Yeah, I don't want to see that one.
I don't know about The Watchers yet. I haven't heard too much out of that one.
Right.
We have to comment down below if that one's actually
any good.
But his movies, and what he got, Devil getting ready to come out on 4K. That's another one that is just, I thought was stupid. Towards The Sixth Sense, I thought that was dumb. I know it was a popular movie, Bruce
was.
Willis, but
That one didn't bother me
I
as
just
much.
didn't like. I didn't like that. I didn't like Unbreakable. It's just I cannot click with his movies, and this one.
Actually clicked.
Well, I like the Four Horsemen.
Yes.
I like Darksiders. I play that video game, and like I said, I'm a big Dave Bautista fan, and he was the true star power of this movie. But he was more intimidating. He didn't he didn't get mad. He stayed calm. The other people, vacationers, did not see what was going, except for the one guy. There was a gay couple in this movie that adopted a little girl.
Chinese little girl,
Yeah.
I believe. Oh,
And,
or Korean, one or the other. If we were wrong, we apologize.
But the one guy was starting to see the real picture. The other guy was hot-headed. As they have flashbacks throughout the movie, you've seen how hot-headed he was.
Yeah.
The other guy was more down to earth, per se.
Yeah.
And
He was more calm. He also, I guess, grew up in a family that knew that, okay, he was gay and accepted him for what it was. The other one, it shows his family, and you can tell they weren't very accepting at all about it. But it was interesting to have them go through everything, and the calmer of the couple, he actually sees a little glimpse of what's going to happen in the beginning before something actually happens, but he hit his head, so he didn't know for sure if this was actually what he actually saw or it was because he had a concussion.
But flashback involved Rupert, and they got into it in the bar.
Okay.
And he was the culprit. That's why when they talk about him in the movie, about him getting incarcerated, it was because of that. He knocked that one guy out with that bottle, remember?
Yeah.
Cracked it over his skull. And then fast forward, you learn more about him. But Bautista was the calm, which is, normally I'm like, all right, Bautista's going to be like the beast in this movie, and he's like an old teddy bear.
Yeah, they did do from I guess from the Bible. I haven't actually read Revelation, so I apologize. But all their shirts are different colors to represent who they were.
Yeah.
So Rupert Grint obviously is wearing red, so and then you've got Bautista who's wearing white, obviously more calm, and then you had this one here who wore yellow, and then you had the other one that wore like a dark color. So it kind of coincided with that to help and whatnot. I was trying to figure it out in the beginning. I'm like, why are they coming to like attack these people?
They really weren't. They were trying to warn them, and in order to fulfill their mission, the other had to believe and make a sacrifice to save all humanity, and they didn't, so they had to keep
one after another
until Bautista was the last one left, and he ended up killing himself too. Of course, that made me mad because I'm a Bautista fan. But
and then at the end, they eventually do sacrifice one of each other, and they save humanity. But if they didn't, like at the end of the movie, you literally saw what was coming to the end of the world. You know, lightning strikes, tsunamis, plagues, like all of it was happening all at once.
yeah, but picture-wise, the picture looked great. I understand this is a newer movie, but man, did the picture look good.
Oh yeah, it did. It really looked good. I liked when the scenes were supposed to be dark, they were darker. Like not pitch black, but they were darker, and then when they were supposed to be brighter during the day, it was definitely a lot brighter. I did notice that.
So you know what Bautista's tattoos?
Yes, you even saw the scars on his head from WWE, actually.
Yeah. But y'all probably know by now, but it has deleted scenes, extended scenes, choosing wisely behind the scenes of Knock at the Cabin, Tools of the Apocalypse, Drawing a Picture, and Kristen Cruise Shines the Light. And it had a commercial with M. Night and another woman where they're doing the cooking.
Yeah,
with
like
the,
a QVC.
Yeah, type thing with chicken.
Yeah.
With an air fryer.
With an air fryer, yeah.
But it was a really good movie. If he made movies like this all the time, I would enjoy them. but most of his other movies are shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we gotta do a review on this one, even though it is an older movie, because I have never liked any movie that this man has done.
And we actually like one, which is a really big deal for us.
Dave Bautista enticed me to see this because I'm a big fan of him, like I said, and it was actually good. I mean, all 4 actors and actress did good.
They did really,
The
really
gay couple
good.
did really well. The little girl did well. But what drew me in was, like I said, Bautista. It sure wasn't M. Night because I don't have enough faith in him.
No.
I think that this might be the only movie I might like by him. It's not going to make me enticed to go back and watch his other movies again, see if I like them, because I know that ain't going to happen. But I highly recommend this.
Yes.
This is a 5 out of 5 for me. Picture, special features, whole way down the board, 5 out of 5.
I absolutely agree.
I enjoyed this movie from beginning to end. It's about an hour and 40 minutes long.
You don't feel the burn.
You don't feel it. Dave Bautista comes in at the beginning, introduces himself, makes friends with the little girl. Then you go in, and that's when it all starts.
Yep.
And it just takes off from there, and just it's a really good movie. If he could do every movie like he did this one, I could say I'm a M. Night fan. But
yeah.
One movie's not going to draw, but this movie is definitely good. If you have not seen Knock at the Cabin, you actually need to give this a chance. It's actually damn good. If you like his other movies, there's no reason why you wouldn't like this movie, because this was actually a good movie compared to his other movies. But that is our review and our thoughts on Knock at the Cabin, and we actually enjoyed it.
Yes.
I am Charles. This is Vanessa. We talked about M. Night. We actually like one of his movies. I didn't think I'd ever say that. But that is the end of this review. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for the new subscribers.
Yes.
We love you guys. Welcome to the family and the ride that we're getting ready to continue.
Yeah, and we are so excited. We're literally like 2 away from hitting 100 subscribers. Yay!
And hopefully it goes up from there. We can keep bringing more content to you people. Like I said, thank you. See you on the next one.
Bye.